Hey, 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 Sonja Daisy here from Success Fitness. Thank you, Roads, for sponsoring this class. And today we're going to need a chair, a mat, and a set of dumbbells. If you have more than one set, then we can definitely work with different variables of your resistance. And with further ado, we're going to start with a warm up. So what I'd like you to do is make sure you have your water handy. Yes, we got water, right? We're going to stay hydrated. We're going to start with a nice little warm up. We're going to do a level one jump and jack. Okay, so level one is right here. Now, once we get into your second and third round of these, you might want to choose to do a level two, which is a little bit more jumping, right? If you want to already do that, you go for it, right? But I'm going to take this to the first level so that everybody has a chance to sort of get organized. And also, as I always say, these classes are meant for all levels, so I don't want to feel that people feel eliminated if I always show the hardest level possible, right? So of course I want to push you. Of course I want you to work hard. But if you've been doing this with me for quite some time, then you also should be able to already being able to adjust some of these workouts. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into mountain climbers. If you have a chair, you could totally do them on the chair. And again, because we're just warming up, I'm going to choose to do it from here. And all we're going to do, we're going to make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. We're going to pull your knee in towards the chair. Yeah? So when we're pulling it in, we're using the core muscles. We're going to get those hips warmed up, getting those knees moving a little bit, pressing slightly into the heel when we're pressing it back, which then gets our calves going, right? And of course, we're stabilizing with our upper body. So our core, shoulders, back, everything is working with this one. And I want you to go straight to the same side. So your right knee to your right wrist, okay? And push. And again, if you are choosing to do this on the floor, go for it. I'm not going to stop you, right? So take this to your fitness level. That's the key. 15 more seconds. So we should be feeling this a little bit in your shoulders as well. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll those shoulders out. We're going to go into our third one, which is just a small little jump squat. We're not going to go very low yet. We're just going to go down, little hop, down, little hop. Okay? We're going to do that for 1 minute. Are you ready? Set and go. Down, small hop. Right? So again, we're just warming up. Again, if you want to work a little harder, take it down and hop a little further, a little higher, right? So lower impact if you have sensitive knees, ankles. Could you just do a little heel raise? Of course you can, right? So all these workouts you can completely adapt to your level of fitness, yeah? 30 seconds, come on, pressing it up, lifting those heels, lifting those heels. So today, having that chair, for some of you guys, that might work really well, right? Because for different reasons of fitness levels, or again, having limitations of injuries, it's kind of like, oh, never thought about doing the mountain climber on a chair, or the burpees, or whatever we're going to do next. And done. Burpees. Did I say burpees? Yes, I did. Okay. Hands go in a chair, hopping it back and coming back in. If you want to do it on the floor, definitely go for it. Do it on the floor. Ready, set, let's go. Hop and reach. And again, I'm showing a lower version here, right? If you can't hop at all, step, step, and reach. Yes? And again, step, step, and reach. Yes. And again. You're doing great. Come on. You got this. Should feel a little warmer, right? 20 more seconds. Good job. Right, so chair can be um, a really good tool to adjust your workouts with. Last one, and time. Good. We're gonna go back to your jumping jacks. So again, you're gonna have to choose level 1, yeah, or level 2. I have a hair that's tickling me. All right, ready, set, and go. Right, so level 1, level 2. You choose. Nice and light landing with your feet. 15 seconds in, come on. Low impact, yes? Whew, let's do it. Right, notice I really try to breathe nice and deep because I really want to get that oxygen in. Thirty more seconds, yeah. So one of the questions that I have gotten is, do I need to wear runners for my workouts online? And as you notice, I always wear my runners unless I teach like a core only or stretching type stuff. It is just safer. You have better positioning of your feet. 4, 3, 2, and back to your chair mountain climbers or on the floor. So wearing your runners gives you the ability to be a lot more firm on the floor, right? You're not sliding. And also when we're working with weights, legs back, ready, and go. When we're working with weights, it's much safer to have your runners on to protect your feet, right? I mean, if you dropped a weight on your toe with your runners on, would that hurt? Of course it will still hurt, but at least there's some sort of layer of protection that it'll probably hurt a little less, okay? So several reasons for that, right? So, but more so for safety, and also like when I'm doing this, I have a good grip with my shoes, right? Straight across, right? We're not going opposite shoulder or opposite wrist. We're going to go straight, same side, right? So knee to the same side. 10 more seconds and push, push, push. Good job. Exhale out. And time. Awesome. Rolling those shoulders out. We're going to go right into your jump squats. So feet go a little bit wider. So again, if you want to take it and crank it up a notch, you're now going to add that little hop. You don't have to. Don't ever feel like you have to take it to a level that you're not comfortable. Ready? Let's go. There you go. Come on. We're still in warm-up mode. So if you're already sweating, that's a good thing. But just don't get too carried away here, okay? We are still in that warm-up mode. Good. You got it. Keep going. You don't have to hop if you don't want to, right? So again, we can just raise those heels. 15 more seconds. Good. Pressing it up. Nice tall reach. 4, 3, 2, and time. Back to your burpees. Again, we can use the chair or the floor. Completely up to you. Again, I'm going to choose the chair. And also, if you know my history, I do have chronic back pain. Ready and go. So this for me is a much better version of the burpee. That doesn't mean I don't do it on the floor. It's like with everything else, you work up to certain things, right? But in the same time, we make a choice, especially if I know the whole workout ahead of time, which I do. I want to make sure my back is not completely fatigued and tired from me to um, support me during the rest of my workout, right? So if you have sensitive knees or something that also you need to adjust, think about the rest of the workout and kind of go, you know what, I want to do this for the next 45 minutes. So I need that area to be supportive. 10 more seconds. And time. Good. Shake it out. We got one more set to go. We're going to go right back into your level 1 jumping jacks. Again, level 1, sorry, or level 2, up to you. In 4, 3, 2, ready? Let's go. Right here, level 1, yeah? Come on. Whew. Let's go. We're warm, right? 30 seconds to go. Reach those arms up, making it nice and big. 15 seconds. Last 10, right? So you can totally mix it up. Do what you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Mountain climbers. You're still with me, right? Hands on the chair or on the floor. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, right? That's very important. Ready? And go, right? So I really try to engage through my core, even if I'm higher up like this. So if you were to be on the floor at this point, don't stop, keep on going, then it really doesn't look any different other than I'm a lot more parallel to the floor, obviously, right? Pulling the knee to the same side, elbow or wrist, and really keep your back flat. Don't stop. 30 more seconds. Don't let it round or don't lift it up too high, because what I see a lot of times happening is this, right? We want to be right here. And if you can't maintain that position, then just like me, you might be better off with having that chair. You're almost there. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Pressing it through. Let's go. Core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Jump squats. Yes? You're with me, right? Down and up we go. And again, we're going to do 1 minute. Ready, set, in 4, 3, 2, and go. Nice light landing. And again, I'm not just hinging, right? I'm squatting. Yes? So that's really important, is that we're squatting and not just hinging from the hips. Come on. You got it. Are we warm? We should be warm. So a little bit of cardio for you today. And then we're going to add some strength in the mix. Come on. Keep going. 10 seconds. You're so close. Bend from the knees. Hop it or not. On your tippy toes or not. And time. Good. Burpees. On the chair or on the floor. Whew. Shake it out. Yeah? In 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and go time. Nice. 30 more seconds. Notice I'm getting pretty quiet with these burpees because they're my favorite. And I'm really trying to just, take it all in, be in the moment with my burpees. 15 more seconds. We love burpees, right? 10 more seconds. And time. Whew. Take some water in, and we're going to switch this up. So we're about 15 minutes into your workout. So we're going to move from the cardio into a bit of strength. So we're going to start with push-ups with a shoulder tap. Then we're going to go into reverse lunges. So we're going to grab your dumbbells. And then we're going to do dips on the chair. So keep your chair handy. And then we're going to do squats with dumbbells. Okay? So upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Yeah? Okay. So to start off with, push-ups on your knees or on your toes. Yes? Shoulders down and back. Ready? And go. Down. Tap your shoulder. Down. Tap your shoulder. Right, so really think about your technique here. And just like your mountain climbers, we're going to keep your back nice and flat, right? Core is nice and stuck, nice and braced, right? So we don't want to suck it in, but we want to brace the core. So what does that mean? That means we're very focused on keeping it strong through our movement. Down we go, and press. Down we go, and press. Down we go, and press. Good. 15 seconds. You got this. And again. Good job. And time. We're going to come on up, grab your dumbbells. So if you don't have dumbbells, water bottles, if you have a puppy, a baby, right? Anything will work. We're going to step it back into your reverse lunges in 4, 3, 2, and go. Alternating right, left. Now notice how I bent my back leg. I try to keep my upper body nice and upright and keeping my shoulders down and retreated for good posture. Okay? If you don't have dumbbells at all, can you do this without weights? Absolutely 100%. So if you have any sort of injuries again, or you're just getting back into exercise, reverse lunges with no weights is probably your best bet anyways. 30 more seconds, right? And then get used to exercising again. Down we go. Bend that back leg, right? So your first couple workouts getting back into exercise, if you've been taking some time off, should be gradual. Don't just jump back to where you left off. Bad idea. Good. 10 more seconds. Keep going. 5 more seconds. And time. Okay, from there, we're going to go to the dips. So we need your chair. If you have a nice solid wooden chair, these chairs can be a bit tricky. And your hands should be right underneath your shoulders or a little bit more narrow, okay? Legs extended or in, ready. Dip it down, powering it up. Dipping it down, powering it up. So if you watch my body coming straight down, don't stop, is that I'm going straight to the floor and straight back up. I'm not pushing my hips away from the chair, okay? So to make this harder, I'm gonna take my legs further out. Yes? To make it harder yet, I'm gonna take one leg out of the equation. Okay? So you have to decide what level you're at. What I find with triceps, if you have bad shoulders, this is a bad idea. So then instead, I want you to grab dumbbells and just do a dumbbell kickback. Okay? So easy to adapt, but the dips, a little bit tough on the shoulders. And if your flexibility is not good to keep it here and it keeps flaring out, then this might not be the best choice, but no equipment, this is an option. And done. We're gonna go right into your squats. Grab your dumbbells right beside you, shoulders down and back. Your feet should be just a tiny bit wider than your hips. and we're gonna sit down. Ready? Down we go, pressing it up. So if I have a chair right here, this is a nice little way of gauging where my 90-degree angle is. I'm just tapping it down. I'm not going all the way down to rest there, right? I'm just gonna go down, power it up, down, power it up. Having that said, if your chair is a little higher, it may look like this, so you're better off without the chair. Okay, but that's a nice way of gauging where you need to be. 30 more seconds, pressing into the heels, down and lift. Good. Keep that chest lifted. Dumbbells are just staying to the side. 20 more seconds. We got this, yeah? And again, down we go, pressing it up. Exhale out. We got 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And time. Good. Right back to the push-ups. Down we go with your shoulder tap. Yeah? Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So another thing is too, so keep on going. If my knees are bent, and you're staying on your knees for your push-ups, there's 15 seconds. Keep going. Don't stop when I'm talking. We're going to pull the knees closer into your bum, and that eliminates the pressure on your knees, and you're more in that meaty part of the thigh. Okay? So if that pressure on the knees bothers you, right, go in a little bit tighter, and also grab an extra towel to put underneath your knees for cushioning. Oh, 10 more seconds. Oh, last 4. And time. Perfect. Whew. Right back to your reverse lunges for your second round, right? Still in that second round. Get ready. Keep losing my timers. Story of my life. Never on time. Ready and go. That's actually not true. I'm always on time, but when it comes to fitness, as you all know, I'm terrible with staying on time. So when I'm saying, yeah, sure, it's 30 seconds, the next thing we know, we're a minute in. Or if I count, I'm terrible too. Apparently I can't count. So timers are really important in my life for you, right? So that I'm not, I don't have to lie, right? So I'm honestly working within the minute. There we go. 20 more seconds, I swear. And again, down we go. And lift. Awesome. 10 more seconds. We're almost there. Bending that back leg into it, staying in your front heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Right back to your dips on your chair or doing those dumbbell kickbacks, right? So again, you choose what works best for you. Having a seat on your hands, then slide your bum away, and we're gonna go down and up. Ready? Let's go. So just bending from the elbows. I'm not letting them flare out. I'm keeping them nicely pushed back and press. If that's too low for you, if we can't quite come into that 90, see how my shoulders and elbows are in alignment, then just make it a little bit smaller for today, right? And then work up to it. Take a break, right? And then kick it back in. So you need to adjust this workout to your needs. Down and lift. Down and lift. Right? Again, if it's too easy, get those legs out there and press. And maybe if you have a ball, you can put your feet on the ball and doing these, right? So again, adding a lot more balance that we need to work with. 10 more seconds. Down and lift. Oh, come on, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Good, back to squats. Oh, how those arms, they're great, right? So feet a little bit wider than hip width, shoulders down and back. We're gonna squat up and down Ready, set, and go. Down and lift. Keeping the chest lifted. So if you don't have dumbbells and you just have a big jug of milk, grab that, yeah, 4 liter jug, or fill that jug up with some sand, gravel. Another way of getting some resistance. Down and lift. Good. Down and lift. We got this. I'm certainly warm. 30 more seconds. I don't know about you. And press. Good. Down and lift. Down and lift. 20 more seconds. We got this. Last 10 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Back to the beginning. One last round. Back to your push-up shoulder taps. So we don't need a lot of fancy exercises to get a full body workout. Ready, set, and go. Right? Push-ups, lunges, squats, crunches. So you can keep it fairly simple to maintain a certain shape. Having that said, if you are in a process of getting some results and changing your body and not just maintaining, then there needs to be a shift. Okay, so what happens is if we're doing these exercises over and over and over and you don't see the results that you're looking for, then something needs to change. And that's what I do. That's what I do for a living. I help people discover different ways of working out and also helping you figure out what exercises you should and should not do, and also adding some stuff that can benefit you achieving the results that you're looking for, right? 5 more seconds. And time. Perfect. Reverse lunges. Come on, this is round number 3. Don't stop now. Shoulders down and back. Stepping it behind. Whew, it's warm. In 4, 3, 2, and go. Good job. Pressing into the front heel, powering it back up, yeah? We got this. Good job. Down we go, pressing it up. We got 30 more seconds. Work those legs into the heels, working through the glutes. Whoop. Balance. Come on. 10 more seconds. And time. Perfect. Back to your dips on the chair. Now, could we do dips on the floor? Yes, we can. So we could be here with your hands behind you, and you could drop down to the elbows, hands on the floor, ready, and go. Pop it up and release it down. Popping it up and releasing it down. A little bit easier on the shoulders, but still demanding on those triceps. So the key again is that we're not letting those elbows flare out, right? So we're really pushing into your palm and pressing it into those triceps, okay? So nice and narrow in. Your first one always ends on the floor first. And press, right? So just gauging where you need to be. And then be careful not to let one side do all the work. So make sure you're pushing evenly up and evenly back down, right? So not zigzagging it down. 15 more seconds. Exhale. Inhale, yeah? 10 seconds. Good work. And again, 4, 3, 2, and time. How did that go? Right? I mean, again, is there options? Yes, there is. we have choices, we have options. Shoulders down and back, squatting it down and up again. Grab your dumbbells, water jugs, whatever you got going on. Ready and go. Ooh. Big bag of flour, a big bag of dog food, right? I used to buy big bags of dog food, but I'm no longer buying my dog food. I make my own. If you want the recipe, let me know. Be more than happy to share. My dogs love it. And yes, it's a bit of work because I got 200-pound dogs, so they eat a lot. But I'm a health coach. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a registered nutritionist. I'm not only looking after humans, I also look after my animals. And I'm more than happy to share that. Good job. Keep going. 15 seconds and press. But you know what? Google it if you're unsure, but there's some great recipes. I put pumpkin in mine and blueberries and zucchini and carrots, right? And I put red meat in there and I eat it raw now. And done. Good job. All right, let's grab some water. So let's see, we are 30 minutes into this workout. We're now moving to the core. So in the beginning, we did our warm-up slash cardio. Now we're moving into the core work. So we're going to take it down to the floor. We're going to start on your back. And what I'd like you to do is you can keep your hands just down beside your hips, or you can wedge them a little bit underneath your hips. I find wedging them a little bit, pelvic tucks in, so my lower back is nice and safe. Wedging it in gives me a little bit more support to my lower back, but again, completely up to you. Push your feet together, push your knees together. We're going to pull the knees into your chest and releasing it back down. So this is one level. The next level is to go all the way up, all the way down. Again, totally up to you, but if you're going to go all the way up and all the way down, please control coming down and don't use all momentum. Yeah? So think about your technique on this one. In 5, 4, 3, are you ready? And go. Pulling it in and release. Pulling it in. So my hands are here to sort of catch that lower back arch that can happen, right? So I'm not going to hurt my back. And again, if you want to take it a notch up, add that little bit of a lift, okay? If you want to make it yet a little bit harder, you're going to lift and extend, and lift and extend. So you choose where you're at. If this is still too hard, just do one leg at a time, right? If you're dealing with an injury right now, then maybe this is where you should be. So again, you have to gauge this. You got to sort out what would be the best option for you, okay? And pull. Good. Exhale out. Squeeze it. We got this. 10 more seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Yes. From there, we're going to plank it. So we're going to pop you over to the front. We're going to be on your hands and on your feet. If this bothers your wrist, definitely go onto your elbows, okay? Feet go back, ready, set, and hold. That's it. Don't go anywhere, yeah? If it gets too hard, drop to the knees, pull the belly button in. If you find this too hard and this too easy, then perhaps coming down on the elbows, moving into that lower position, belly button pulls in might be your better choice. I'm not going to say that this or this or this or this, that one is per se better than the other, but maybe try different options of the plank. And then you can see too. Another way of doing it is on the chair and being more elevated if you're more in the beginning stages of the plank, or if it really bothers your lower back. 15 more seconds. Keep holding it, right? So we could totally be here. Keep holding it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. We're going to take it back to the back. We're going to go into bicycle crunches. Hands go behind your ears. Again, lots of options here. Level 1, you're right here. Yeah? Level 2, you're right here. Ready, set, and go. Level 3, you're right here. Okay, so choose your level of core work. It is warm today. Couldn't be possible, my workout. You think? Ooh, 30 seconds, come on. Notice I don't go crazy fast because I don't want it to look like this. Yeah? I want to stretch the leg out, pull the shoulder to the knee, really focusing on my technique, on my form. Yes? 15 seconds. Come on. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and time. Come on up. Grab one dumbbell. Again, if you have your water bottle, your jug of water, you can use that as well. We're going to keep the dumbbell in front of us, leaning back into a V, and we're going to go into a little twist, hip to hip. Ready? Down to the hip, other side. Now notice I lean back, right? So I want my core engaged. My feet can be on the floor for a little bit extra support. You want it harder? Feet come off the ground. So again, you choose. You don't have a dumbbell? That's okay. We're going to be right here. Make a fist. Yeah? And just go side to side from here. There's no excuse for not doing this if something is too hard or too easy, because you can adjust it. 20 more seconds. Don't stop, right? So it's really important, though, that we have the right form when we're doing this, the right technique. If something feels uncomfortable and it starts bothering you, please stop, realign, readjust, or maybe take a break. Or maybe that's not the best exercise for you. Could be, right? 4, 3, 2, and time. Lying back down, reverse crunches. Okay, so back to exercise 1. Wedge your hands in if you need to. Pulling the belly button down towards the floor. Press your feet and knees together. Ready? And go. Tap and pull. Down and pull. Awesome. Exhale out. Squeeze it. Do what you can here. And pull. Exhale, squeeze. Good job. Come on. 15 more seconds. Almost there. Feel the burn, right? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's turn it around. Whew. Back to the plank. And again, we don't have a timer, but that's okay. We'll be okay. 4, 3, 2, and go. On your hands, on your elbows, on your toes, on your knees. Right? No excuse. Just get it done. So again, we can totally drop to the knees, pulling that belly button in. Just make sure that your elbows and wrists and shoulders are aligned. We don't want to be here, okay? We're right underneath. Belly button is pulled in so strong, right? So we're not sagging into it, and we're not letting the shoulder blades just squeeze. We want to really put a lot of effort all around your trunk, right? So pulling the belly button in. Think about your lower back being part of the exercise, upper back, chest, right? If your legs are back, squeeze those quads. Maybe a tiny pelvic tuck also helps. So instead of being here, that pelvic tuck kind of maintains a nice flat back. 4, 3, 2, and release. Back onto your back, bicycle crunches. Hands go behind your ears. Yeah, you're still with me, right? We love core work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Come on. got this. 30 seconds. Adjust it if you need to. Think always shoulder to knee, not just elbow to knee. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. Okay, from there, Russian twist. We're going to go right into that V position. Again, with or without your dumbbell, feet on the ground or hovering above the floor. Okay, belly button pulls in. Let's go. Hip to hip. Leaning a little bit more back, making it a little bit harder. Right, so by having my heels on the floor, I'm supporting my lower back a little bit more. Having that said, it is a tough exercise on your lower back. So be gentle, right? Don't overdo it. Take a break. Like I sometimes have to kind of take a break, open myself back up, leaning back, realigning my lower abdominals with my upper abdominals, meaning I want to be, again, very mindful where this exercise comes from. And notice I don't twist my dumbbell all the way to the floor, right? I could just go hip to hip. Going all the way to the floor, you're just twisting more into that lower back. And if you're strong enough, that's great. But to tell you the honest truth, that's how I hurt my lower back in the first place. And done. So I'm very mindful over that. Let's lie on your back. We got one more round, reverse crunches. And I'm not saying that that is an injured, like an exercise that is at high risk. Ready and go. But not done properly, not paying attention for 1 second could definitely be very harmful. So just make sure that your back is ready for certain exercises, okay? Exhale out, pushing it up, right? Wedging my hands in for extra support to my lower back. Exhale out, squeeze it. Good. And again, squeeze into it. Squeeze into it. If you want to do that little pop up, give those lower abdominals and upper abdominals a little bit of extra work to do. And again, 20 more seconds. Come on. We got this. 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Whew. Feeling that core tomorrow in 4, 3, 2, and time. Plank position. Let's flip you back over on your hands, on your elbows, on your knees, or on your toes. Could be a song. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Brace everything in, pull that belly button in, keep everything nice and strong. Don't forget to breathe. We do not want to hold our breath ever. So focus on your breathing. Good work. Don't let that lower back go. Keep everything nice and controlled. Upper body's still working, lower body's still working. The whole body's working as a team. And that's really what it should be all about when you're working out, is really thinking about the whole body, not just parts of the body. 15 more seconds. Oh, keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Flipping it over. Bicycle crunches. Like makes the plank makes my arms tired. Okay, hands behind your ears. Lifting the head and shoulders. Are you ready? You with me? Ready? And go. Come on. I'm doing it with you. Shoulder to knee. do it. You got this. 30 seconds. 15 seconds. And time. So not done. V position. Okay, grab your dumbbell or not. Completely up to you. Shoulders down and back. Lean back. Feel the core engaging. Yes? Hip to hip. Let's go. Right, so if I stay a little bit more upright, I'm working a little bit less through that lower back, right? So if you're in the beginning version of your workouts and you're just getting started, maybe this is a good position for you, right? If you're a little bit more advanced, come back a little further, grab your dumbbell, your jug of water, whatever you got. If you're more than advanced than that, get your feet off the ground and come side to side. If you're more advanced than that and you happen to have a nice little gym that you're working out of, then maybe sit on a Bosu ball and use the balance of that as well, right? So again, so many options to work with. Let's go, 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. How was that? We're gonna sit back, lie back, pull the knees into your chest, and reward that lower back with a nice little rock side to side, massaging it out. We're gonna lengthen one leg down, opposite leg goes across the hip, stretching through the hip and lower back a little bit. Keep the shoulders on the ground. You don't have to go very far here. You can play with a little bit with the angle of that knee and seeing where you feel it mostly, at what position. Taking it back down, let's take it over to the other side, 90-degree angle, pulling it across, a little higher, a little lower, keep that opposite shoulder on the ground, feel the stretch. Very nice, deep breathing, all the oxygen going back in, and release. We're gonna come back up into that seated position, rotating ourselves on all fours, hands underneath your shoulders. Let's go right into your cat and cow. Exhale, tucking the tailbone under. I shift my weight a little bit slightly back, and then inhale, releasing it into an arch. And again, exhale, rounding it. Inhale, releasing it. Exhale, rounding it, and releasing it. One more time. And releasing it, tucking the toes under, lifting your hips to the ceiling. Downward dog, pressing those heels down. We want to get that nice stretch in the calves, the hamstrings. Let your head go. Let your shoulders go. Walking those feet together into your hands. Letting yourself just dangle. Just sort of swaying yourself right, left. Excellent job. We're going to slowly round it up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling those shoulders down and back. Take both hands behind. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, right? And we don't want to be yanking it up there. We're going to pull down towards the heels. Deep breath in, exhaling it out. Move your head around, right? And don't ever hesitate doing more stretches after these workouts. I highly recommend doing a few more, like you can do the quad stretch, do more hamstring stretching, find a corner in a house where you can open up your chest, right? So, and then anywhere that you're tight, right? So trying to sort of sort out where you're tightest, and that's what we want to start working on when it comes to the stretching and flexibility portion. All right, so thank you for joining my class. My name is Sonja Bedesi from Success Fitness, and thank you, Railroads, for sponsoring today's class. And we will see you for our next workout.